My name's Amy Duckworth. I'm the Director of Admissions at Imperial College Business School. I oversee the whole candidate journey from application to student registration, and I've been at Imperial for just over a year now. At Imperial, we've got three suites of MSc programs. We have the Management Suite, the Finance Suite, and the Specialised Suite. And we've also got an MBA offering in addition to that. So within each of those suites, there are 4 to 5 programs. So that really gives our students the opportunity to specialise and choose the area of study that interests them and that is most relevant for their chosen career path. And the majority of those programs are taught on campus, but there are 2 online programs in there as well. We've got an online program in strategic marketing and an online program in business analytics. All of our programs are very competitive and we receive a high number of applications for all of our MSc programs. A couple that are proving very popular at the moment are the Business Analytics program and the Climate Change Management and Finance program. In terms of our admissions requirements, all of the MSc programs require a minimum of a 2-1 or the international equivalent of that. But there are some differences in the entry requirements across the programs. For example, in terms of the level of quantitative experience that's required, so that will be higher for things like our finance programs and our MSc Business Analytics. Some of our programs also have some additional requirements like programming knowledge, and also the Masters in International Management requires the GMAT as well. So for all of our programs, it's an online application process, and then the next stage really depends on which program that you're applying for. So for some of the programs, we have a video, like a video interview, which is through the Kira Talent platform. And for some of our programs, we also have an additional test. So for example, for the Business Analytics program, there's an additional quantitative test. So that's a specific Imperial assessment. So yeah, I mean, because there is that variation across the programs, it's definitely worth checking on our website the specific entry requirements and the process for each program, because there is a bit of variation there. Unfortunately, just meeting the eligibility criteria doesn't guarantee you a spot on the programme. We receive a much higher volume of applications from qualified candidates than we have spaces available on the programme. So it really is the best candidates who are offered places. It's worth applying, especially if you're considering scholarship funding, if you need a visa to study in the UK. And there's a lot of other benefits to applying early as well. For example, you'll get more chance to start networking with your future classmates. You'll get access to our career services. So that's definitely worth doing as well. We don't advise different deadlines for domestic versus international candidates, and obviously because of Brexit, all of the any non-UK candidate is likely to need a visa in any case. So I think it's important for anyone to think about applying early. Not all of our programs have application rounds. For a lot of them, we actually have rolling admissions, so you can apply at any time. We're already open for applications. We opened in August, so it's possible to start applying. For some of them, we do have rounds. For example, the Masters in International Management has rounds, as does the Business Analytics program. It's recommended to apply early, especially if there's visa considerations. And with the UK no longer being a member of the European Union, actually those visa considerations apply to anyone other than UK candidates. Applying to anything competitive, whether it's business school, a job, or applying to anything competitive is never easy, and it's always that's why it's popular, and that's why that makes it hard to get in, because a lot of people want to do it and there's only so many spots available. But I think that shouldn't put you off applying. You shouldn't self-select out of top institutions because maybe you think that other people are better, or you're not going to be good enough, or it'll be too hard, because ultimately the only thing that's going to really make sure that you don't get in is if you don't apply. In terms of admissions tips, I think I've already said about applying early. I think that's a simple one. I would also recommend to engage with us before applying. We do a lot of information sessions. We've been doing a lot online, and we're starting to see in-person events coming back on the scene now as well, which is great. We also offer the opportunity for you to connect with current students. That's on our website via the Unibuddy platform. So that's a good thing to do as well, because then you can ask about the experience that they're having on the program, and also that they had with the admissions process too. With the video interview, as I mentioned, a number of our programs require a video interview. It's worth practicing that beforehand, because especially if you're not used to doing video interviews, it can be the format can be a little off-putting if you're not familiar with it. So yeah, it's worth practicing, just recording yourself, answering some questions. If you think of applying for a master's program at Imperial, you should be prepared to join a cohort of ambitious, innovative, and entrepreneurial-minded individuals.